And of course, what the Orion is doing is a reconnaissance. It is, as are the Australians, looking to undertake an assessment from the air of the outer islands in particular, and then, of course, provide that information to the people of Tonga and Tongan authorities. For the C-130, we're, of course, undertaking planning to enable drops to be undertaken regardless of the status of the airport.
Tonga is calling for immediate aid with an urgent need for fresh water and food. The Pacific island nation of Tonga was virtually cut off from the rest of the world after a massive volcanic blast that crippled communications and stalled emergency relief efforts. It lasted at least 8 minutes, sent plumes of gas, ash and smoke several kilometers into the air, triggering a Pacific-wide tsunami and releasing shockwaves that wrapped around the entire Earth. Tonga's worried neighbours are still scrambling to grasp the scale of the damage.
Ash cloud does pose a risk. The view on departure was that they would be able to undertake that over-flight reconnaissance though and provide that really critical information back.
Communications remain down. Harm to lives and property is currently unknown. The surveillance flights would assess the situation in outer islands where communication is completely cut off. Crippled communications left Tongans outside the country desperate for news of loved ones. The eruption also sent waves to the US west coast, with some waves exceeding 3 and 4 feet in height. The first tsunami waves were felt on the west coast. A wave as high as 1.2 feet had been observed in Nikolsky, Alaska, while waves as tall as 1 foot were observed in Atka, Adak and King Cove, Alaska. Countries are preparing for relief operations and assessing the damage caused by the volcanic explosion. A grim picture expected once UN-led countries manage to reach Tonga.